I think we're streaming, probably. Hey, Compi! Yeah. Alright. This is going to be the last stream for a little bit. I'm going to be taking a break next week. So we're gonna go out with a bang. Probably not. I don't know. I have a couple of games I've picked out today. Just like last time, I picked out a game that looks interesting to me. That was from Steam, and then also I have an RPG Maker game that I will have to do a written review of for the Feedback Festival or whatever that's going on in ARMWeb. So anyways, we're going to be playing Override here, or Overrider. This is just a game that I had stumbled upon in the new releases. It says it's a beat-em-up style action game, thrilling hardcore. You can choose between exploring a cyberpunk city, take over enemies' bodies, or perform a surgery for implants. You play as a female doctor with a mysterious past, hunting at night in Yayoi City and perform surgeries on day in her clinic. Sounds fascinating. So anyways, it's an early access game. So I wanted to talk a little bit about early access before we kind of jump into it. I don't think I have anything new or interesting to say about the early access model. It's been around for a while and it's just kind of become a norm. So I don't know if I want to give any deep revelations here about it, but I wanted to chat about it anyway, since this is an early access game. Since we're here, we might as well go ahead and look over their plan, their roadmap here, or whatever, the usual questions. Wrath's here, nice to have you. So let's see. Why is it early access? We believe that by offering early access, we can involve players more in the ongoing development process of our game. Through more direct interactions with players, we can make the game even better. Robo Waifu, let's go. Yeah, that's what we got. And hello, where's that? Can Dinosaur, nice to have you here. Approximately how long will this game be in early access? We haven't yet finalized the exact release date for the full version, but we estimate that we'll need an additional 9 to 12 months of development time. This always has a huge asterisk next to it, and that's actually what I wanted to talk about when it comes to early access. How is the full version plan to differ from the early access version? Our plan includes more story chapters, more enemies, playable characters, more bosses, and more main characters. What is the current state of the early access version? The current version includes the complete storyline of chapters 1, one main protagonist with outfit customization, hot damn, customizer waifu, 12 enemies, playable characters, and 3 major bosses. So actually, I wonder how much gameplay that will actually be, especially considering it's just like a side-scrolling beat-em-up kind of thing. I feel like 3 bosses is like 1 chapter, 3 bosses probably isn't that much gameplay. By doing early access, you can access it early. No way. Will the game be priced differently after early access? We plan to gradually increase the price as new content and features are released. I don't know if that's really a good model. I don't have much say on that. I guess that's trying to do the whole FOMO thing. It's like, get in now while it's that price. I don't think I paid that much for it, though. Oh, maybe I did, actually. Orcus here, nice to have you. More than 1 waifu, hells yeah. Well, not yet. Right now, we only got 1 waifu. So here's the thing. I kind of already glanced over the store page. Also, it says it here is like one of the gimmicks of the game is that you are able to take control of the enemies and use them as like your fighter. So that's what it means here by the 12 enemies, playable characters kind of thing. So that's kind of, I guess, the gimmick here is that you take control of the enemies. So for right now, we only have one main protagonist, so only one waifu. But we got 12 enemies that we can take control of. And some of those enemies might be waifu material. Anyways, yeah, I don't know about this whole, I guess it's like FOMO thing is, it's going to start out cheap, but then as they release more patches for it, the price increases. I don't know if that's really actually fair. A lot of the early access stuff usually has like an early access price, and then once it goes out of early access, they increase the price then. But throughout all of early access, you have like a discounted price. Actually, early access used to be exactly that, cheap price that increased over time. Nowadays, early access oftentimes not even cheaper. Fair enough. Okay. How are you planning on involving the community in your development process? Players can send feedback, provide suggestions. They can do it. During the early access period, we will engage with the community and players, actively making adjustments and further developing the game based on their feedback and suggestions. The funny thing is here is like all of this early access stuff, text, like all of this text sounds pretty much like fine grammatically, which is funny compared to like the little summary here where the grammar is not great. It makes me wonder if they just copied this from like another game. And then, maybe change out some of the answers to fit their game. But otherwise, it's basically like a template. So they didn't have to use their English skills, which are lacking a little bit. So I've never really have been really into early access games. I largely avoid them. I guess you'd say I've been burned a couple of times. Fortunately, like I've never actually bought any of those early access games that never left early access. But as I was saying when I was reading through this, this one is always the one that has like the biggest asterisk next to it. And I think we all know this as game developers here, is that game development is hard and takes a long time. Your planned release, especially as a solo developer or just small team, whatever, you're not going to hit it. It's just that. So they could say 9 to 12 months, but that ain't happening. I don't know how many chapters they plan to have, but honestly, I feel like if they only have one chapter now, and they have, if it's anything more than, I don't know, 3 or 4 chapters that they plan to make, then I feel like a year is not enough. There's a couple of games I had actually bought in early access that, they had the approximate time that it would take to be released, and they would say something similar, like a year to a year and a half. The Long Dark is one of the ones that I'd actually wound up picking up. I think I picked this up because good old Total Biscuit, may you rest in peace. I think he was the one. It was maybe him or maybe another game journalist, YouTuber, I don't know what you'd call them, game reviewer on YouTube, who had played the early access version, and it had interested me at the time. And it's so funny because they did actually release it out of early access, but it wasn't actually finished, right? Because what they wanted to do is, it's sort of one of those survival craft 'em up kind of games. What they wanted to do was add like a compelling narrative to the game. And so actually when it released, it had none of the campaign there at all. It was basically just kind of roam around and survive for a while, as was the case often with a lot of these crafting games that were coming out around that time. Is there wasn't really any sort of story. It was just a setting and some survival mechanics, and that was it. Anyways, I picked this game up. It's probably one of the first early access games I'd ever bought, and it stayed in early access probably well into me moving to Japan. Like I said, it did actually eventually release, but it wasn't finished because they wanted to do the campaigns. They basically released it out of early access after they released the first episode of the campaign. They decided to make it episodic, which was not part of their original roadmap. So when they released the first episode, they just considered that the 1.0 release. And then the other subsequent releases just came later. I do believe they were free, fortunately. But still, it's like, well, that's not actually 1.0 now, is it? And I guess that's kind of the thing with early access, too, is that it's a little bit murky. It's a little bit fluid, especially with how games are now. There's quite the trend of post-launch content that it sort of makes the line fuzzy of where 1.0 should truly start and where, 1.1 begins. So I don't know. Either way, this was stuck in development hell for way longer than their original early access plan was, which I felt a little bit burned by that. Another one, I don't know why I brought this one up. This was another early access game that I had purchased. I had played it for a little bit because it looked fun, but then I basically played it when I purchased it, and it was still in early access at the time, and then I didn't really come back around to it. I have no idea if they actually met their goal or not, but I guess it's another point with early access, and this has always been there. This has always been the case with early access, is that a lot of times this is like your first impression for your game, and when you launch it into early access, this is like your big breakout onto the scene, your big debut onto the scene, and a lot of people who do play it then may not ever come back, and you have no idea if you'll be able to, get that, the same kind of reception when you hit 1.0. This may, once you release it in early access, that may be your biggest break for your game, and if you release it in a janky, unfinished state, then people may not want to come back and try it again. So I don't know. I've never been a fan of early access stuff at all. I don't think it's a very good model. I guess I'm thankful that it exists because it does allow developers to obviously earn some money while they're in the middle of development. It helps fund some studios, make their projects possible and stuff like that. So it is probably an overall positive thing on the business, on the industry. I'm mostly just here to say I don't buy early access games. The only reason why I bought this one is because it's for the stream, and that's pretty much it. Anyways, now that I've said my piece on early access, why don't we just go ahead and play it? I did launch it earlier just to kind of check to make sure that, it runs. And, made with Unity. And I can already tell you that the keyboard controls fucking suck. It's like something straight out of RPG Maker. It's a little bit loud, huh? Okay, so right off the bat, this image, I don't know how well it comes through for you guys, since obviously it's been squished down to fit into my whole, streaming setup here, my whole layout. So the image has been squished down, and then also it's getting, compressed and all that. So I don't know how well this comes through, but actually this whole artwork here looks kind of fuzzy. And overall the whole image doesn't look quite as sharp as I feel like it should be. So my first idea was to go to settings. I assume oftentimes a lot of games launch at a resolution that is, you can't read the title. Yeah, it's a little wild, yeah. So, a lot of games sometimes will launch, their initial launch resolution will be lower than whatever your monitor's resolution is. And so I just figured, maybe it was launching in 1080p, I just need to set it to you know, 1440p, 2K, whatever you want to call it. But actually, these are all of the options. I mean, you do have rebindable. Do you have rebindable keys? I think you have rebindable keys. Anyway, this is all of the options. You basically have a window mode or not window mode. So, I think it's handling its 2D visuals much the same as like RPG Maker does, where these are all rastered graphics, and it is basically rendered at a set resolution, and you are either just upscaling it or downscaling it, whatever the case may be. So yeah, I suspect this was probably just has a 1080p resolution. So I don't know, that's kind of unfortunate, but oh well. These controls kind of suck. They, again, just like RPG Maker, you can't like mouse over these settings or anything. You have to use the keyboard to select the options. Actually, it's even worse than RPG Maker, because at least you get the weird like click to highlight and then click again to activate. No, you don't even have that here. Like, mouse is just totally useless. They want you to do the whole two-handed keyboard thing here, which I'm not a fan of. It is a brawler game, so it's probably best played with a controller. I will play it with a controller, but I did want to mention keyboard controls suck. As for the title, to answer you, Warzak and Wrath, who's making a joke. Metal Gear Solid. It does kind of have a Metal Gear Solid vibe to the art. The title is Overrider. Like you're gonna override something. I actually kind of think that's a pretty good name. However, there seems to be other games that have very similar, if not the same title, because when I was trying to look for key art to put in the thumbnail, there were not this game coming up when I did an image search. So yeah, I don't know about that one, but I do think it's actually a pretty good name, considering that part of Overgender. It kind of does look like that, huh? But considering a part of the game is about like taking control of like enemies, other robots, you're like overriding their AI, right? So override actually sounds like a sensible name. Overcommitter. Anyways, we got the controller plugged in, so oh, no D-pad, no analog stick. Maybe it doesn't like my controller. No. Okay, what's going on here? Huh? Oh, this is not what I thought it was. Input mode? I thought... Oh, okay. Gamepad? There's no... Do I need to launch the... Huh. Okay. Let me try launching it again. I really don't want to play... I don't want to have to play this game with a keyboard. That sounds like not a fun idea. So I really hope that all I need to do is just restart the game. Okay, good. That's all I need to do was just restart the game. I broke it already. I guess whatever your first input is, it just uses that until you reset. So you can't like hot swap between keyboard and controller. All these art assets on the screen are really fuzzy. Well, the loading bar looks fine. Although a little bit pixelated, but the little, like, I don't know, text elements. Moray? Secretly, it watches, it controls, and enslaves everyone. And what even worse is, it makes them sing and pray. No, not the singing! Oh, God, I hate singing! No matter how much effort my father puts into advertising it, dressing up a pig won't change the fact that its source code is just a defective product, like all AI. How pathetic. Now, it dare trying to take away the person dearest to me, my brother. How dare it trying to do that? Such thing will never happen. I will never allow it. Warning, security system breach. Warning, security system breach. Waifu. Oh gosh. It is so alias the fuck up. Maybe this has to do with the resolution thing that I was just talking about. But yeah, I don't know. Once again, I don't know how well that's coming through for you guys. Compression and shrinking and all that stuff. But like, if you look at these black lines, they are just like super fucking aliased and pixelated and ugly, and it looks really bad. I don't know what happened here. Nita Sensei. No, really? It's a Chinese. Okay. Time to stop, Chio. Come home with me right now. The C. Okay. You saw what they did. I thought you cared about Ryuji. Of course I care, but you're stopping the Chosen One from fulfilling his mission. Or their whatever. Moria is just a defective program. The so-called mission is nothing more than the delusion of a group of old men. Whether you like it or not, Ryuji's fate is already sealed. It's the destiny of every firstborn son in the Akutsu family. Akutsu, which was decided long ago, the moment he was born. But he still needs you. You can change the course of his life after that, so stop being stubborn and listen to me. No, I will destroy Morea. With my own hands. Ryuji would want that too. Then I must stop you today at any cost. Blank box. Basic controls. Right trigger, evade. Y, skill. A, jump. X, attack. And then move. Oh, I can pew 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 pew. That's pretty cool. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but this background is like horrendously pixelated. What has happened to the graphics in this game? Something has gone very, very wrong with the art. Oh gosh. Well, this does not feel very great to play. Okay, and she can hit me from behind. Okay. Okay. So does that hurt? I wonder if that hurts, because, like, she... Okay, I don't think it hurts. Yeah, it doesn't. So, it's weird that it puts the warning there, because that's usually like the sign for like dodge. Oh, and she... Okay, this is super fucking jank. Oh my god. It does not feel good. Oh no, it's the gameplay. Chio, you've been grown up. You've been grown up. Thank you. I'm no longer the little girl who couldn't fight back when being trampled. Indeed, seems Yuji has trained you well. Do you regret it, Sensei? Convincing my father to keep me alive back then? Never. Whether you believe it or not, I've always considered you like my own. But you shouldn't interfere with Ryuji's fate. He is the heir, the chosen one, destined for greatness. It is not your decision to make. Wrong! I'm the only one who decides which path Ryuji takes. We made a vow, Ryuji and Chio. Never be apart. So you see, he asked me to. It wouldn't be anime without, you know, incest. Is that so? I think it's time to remove you from Ryuji's life then. Your role has served its purpose, but keeping you around any longer won't do anyone any good. What is this? I have, like, she was like, I've always just thought of you like my daughter. And then protagonist girl is like, but that's my brother. And then the teacher is like, well, then I guess you just have to die. Maybe should have asked AI to write the dialogue. Yeah, maybe. I mean, fortunately, I don't think there's AI that's been used in this. This art doesn't look AI generated. I don't know, that hand's kind of weird. There was no AI disclosure, but it is consistent with this hand here. And AI is really bad at doing that kind of stuff. But it does do weird shit like this. I don't think it's AI though. It doesn't give me AI vibes. I don't think there's an AI disclosure on the store. That doesn't mean that it doesn't use AI, but I am just saying that there is no AI disclosure, so if we take the dev at their word, that means there's no AI in it. You're a smart kid. You must know I never work alone. Sakyo! Okay, well, I wonder about that background. The character busts might be original, but I'm wondering about the background art. Chio, I'm sorry, you have to die here today. Didn't we already fight though? Blank text box. Yuji! Sensei! Yes, it's me. Are you alright? Chio, where is her? Sorry, Chio is... You've killed her, haven't you? I'm sorry, Yuji, but I have to do this. No, don't make any excuses. You don't have to do anything at all. I've done all this for you. Chio will destroy everything you've worked for so far. I won't let that happen. I see. Warning, self-destruct sequence activated. Warning, self-destruct sequence activated. Yuji, what are you doing? What the fuck is going on? This is utter fucking nonsense. I did nothing. You're the one who ruined it all. Everything here is linked to Chio's life. Jesus, script is all over the... No kidding. Anything that happened to her will automatically trigger the self-destruct sequence. Then shut it down immediately. Do you want to die along with it? I'll do nothing. Watching you perish along with it is quite satisfying to me, given what you did to Chio. Don't! I made a promise to Chio that I would always stay by her side. I'm keeping that promise now. Idiots, both of you. Why won't you listen to me? You never have to be apart from each other at all. Goodbye, Nita-sensei. 0. Oh, do I have the speakers on? Oops. Could have had a little echo going on in the microphone. Anyways, that's, Yep. Another blank text box. Cool. Attention, resuscitation program has been activated. Hatch opening imminent. Attention, resuscitation program has been activated. Hatch opening imminent. Ding dong. Yeah, that's some art. You got some art. Hatch open. The vessel is fully awakened. Welcome back, Miss Chio. What the? Great, you're awake. I knew you could do it. Who are you? What is this place? Please don't be afraid, Miss Chio. I'm here to help. Chio? The girl caught a glimpse of her own reflection in the glass. There's a familiar face staring back at her. Chio! She reached out, her fingertips lightly tapping against the cold glass. Suddenly, a realization dawned on her, and she quickly brought her hands to her own face, tracing it in disbelief. What the? No, this can't be happening. What did you do to me? You're feeling a bit disoriented right now. It's a common symptom when a synthetic body has been hibernating for too long before awakening. Huff, huff, Elpis! Hey, that's the moon in Borderlands. Good, stay calm. What is... Oh boy, what is this? Dialogue sounds like how I played with G.I. Joe when I was 9. Oh boy. I also didn't expect this to be so visual novel heavy either. It's fucking visual novel and none of it makes sense. So it's like, it's a lot of reading dialogue, which I wasn't prepared for, and it's not even entertaining. I mean, I guess it is entertaining in its own unique, special way. Good, just stay calm. That's right, take some deep breaths. Trust me, everything will be okay. Where's Nita? Who? Don't play dumb. This is her doing, isn't it? I really don't know what to say. Yep, that was like a Paper Mario flip right there. Won't matter. Won't matter. Won't matter. I'll ask her myself. Oh dear, what are you off to? Where? I don't know. How much of the butchering is my fault and how much of it is just the not great translation? Leaving! I don't have time to waste. Where do the pronouns go? Won't do it! Leaving! Me leaving! Won't do! Oh, Alice is here. Nice to have you here during this wonderful dialogue. Big robot shows up and just explodes. Yep. At least put some clothes on. She has clothes on? You're not planning to walk out of here butt naked like that, are you? Blank. question. What the hell? Say nothing. Hey, I'm talking to you. What behind that door is not a place just anyone can come and go. Stop right there. Are your ears not working? He reached out and grabbed the girl by her arm. Look back and stare at the man. Where is Nita? Who? You know who I'm talking about. Ritsuko Nita. Where is she? Why are they Japanese names? It's a Chinese developer. What? How much did you drink? This is Cyberpunk or waifus? It's both. Oh, you bastard. Park, is this woman causing you trouble? I'm trying to... I don't know, this guy feels like his style is a little bit different than the other character art. I don't know. Still trying to figure out if it's AI art or not. Look, and all the characters are Chinese too. But why do they have Japanese names? If you're gonna like that's like the, you know, the stereotype, right? Is like it's not Cyberpunk unless there's lots of Japanese text everywhere, because Japanese text is aesthetic, right? I mean, to be fair, I don't know why Chinese text is not aesthetic. It's always just been Japanese, but either way, you got the Japanese names there, and that's the stereotype of Cyberpunk. So why are you using Chinese everywhere? It's just, why? I don't know. It's just so weird. It's Chinese weeaboos, man. Chinese weeaboos. This bitch broke my arm. Did she? I didn't know. Do you know how much I par? Do you know how much I par for this prosthetic? Get lost. Sorry, miss. You broke my man's prosthetic. You'll have to pay before you can leave. But you look pretty nice. If you don't have money, maybe you can pay in other ways. Heh. Last warning, get out of my sight. No can do. It seems you haven't had any modifications. I wonder what you can possibly do to me. Ugh. Oh, there's the... Not even like... Jesus! You're strong. I'm sorry to say thing like that about you. Please be mercy. Please be mercy. Well, okay, if you say so, but I wanted to play Winston. I'm already Winston. I just spent a fortune on that skin for mercy. On Winston, sorry. I forgot my own canon. Please don't break it. This cyborg is expensive. Is that right? Yes, please, leave me be. The random, like... That random, like, blank message box at the end of every cutscene just... It feels like a bug, like something's broken. Remember in Street Fighter when you talked for 10 minutes before each fight? Yeah, I remember that. Man's prosthetic sounds wrong. Yeah. So it's funny, I've actually already figured out the override thing because there's the big LB prompt over the dude's head. I'm sort of surprised that was not introduced in a more significant way. I mean, it's kind of like the main gimmick of the game is that you take over enemy bodies. So, like, I don't know, like, you broke out of whatever, this dude's lab or whatever. And, like, I would imagine, like, here's how I would do it maybe in the story is, like, I don't know, they like, beat you up. It'd be, like, pretty scripted. You wind up getting pretty low health, and it's like, oh, God, I can't do it. If only I had a better body. And then, bam, you get the tutorial prompt to take over a body, and then you take over the body, and then you can whoop the other guy's ass. But then the other guy should also react to it. The other guy should be like, what are you doing? I thought you were on my side. One other thing, too, is I'm wondering, I guess we'll see how this plays out in the rest of the game, but it does completely remove your body from play, which is an interesting choice. It makes me wonder what happens when the guy that you're playing dies. Is that game over, or does it just bring your body back? In which case, why not just keep going into different bodies? I feel like it would be more interesting if, like, you had to, like, protect your own body. There would be, like, some sort of choice to be made there. First of all, there's a positioning choice. Is like, you want to make sure that your body is, like, out of the fray of combat. You don't want to, like, absorb into another person's body when you're, like, in a fucking mosh pit, because then your own body's gonna get just completely annihilated. But then also, like, I don't know, it keeps you close to your body. I don't know. It gives you choices in battle. There's a reason to do it and a reason not to do it. I feel like that would be more interesting. Why is there... Oh, I think it's just telling you how to go back to your regular body. Why does he look so weird? Why is his... He has, like, no shading on him. Is it because... Oh, is he the tutorial guy? Okay, actually, I am curious. Like, what happens... Can they defeat me in this form? Will it just boot me out of the body, or do I just lose health? He's in a state. Also, I just realized the audio is quite loud for you guys. That punch sound effect, like, it really peaks pretty bad, huh? No compression on that. Where even is my health? Do I have any health? I don't think I have any health. Oh, is that thing down at the bottom right? I see, like, down here at the bottom, there's like 100% things kind of hidden behind this. I think right now I'm invincible. Yeah, good question, Warzak. I don't know. Oh, okay, there's like some... That's kind of cool. So you have like... So you have your basic light attack. And then... You have like directional combos, kind of like a fighting game. So like Y, you have that, or up and Y, you have that, or left or right Y, you have like a kick. Interesting. War Chariot? I don't know what War Chariot is. It says left trigger, but I'm hitting left trigger and it doesn't seem to be doing anything. So this is how it works. Wow, did you just take over control of that man's body? Is that what Elpis capable of? Help! Someone is robbing other cyborgs! Get her! Don't let her escape! We should leave right now! There's no need to waste time here! There we go. Wait, no, I absorbed the wrong one. It's kind of hard to tell which one I'm gonna absorb. There. Oh, she's got lots of skills. That's kind of cool. Reloading. Okay. I mean, that's kind of cool that they each have their own skill. That's probably going to be a nightmare to have to balance and design all those skills, but, you know, more power to the dev. Man, she doesn't even have like a basic punch. So you have to reload. How many do I have? Oh, does she just automatically reload? Oh, what's... then I don't understand the point. Just make her automatically reload. Okay, there we go. Now we have a health bar. There goes pointing right and open going left is whack. Love the 2 arrows on the screen. I totally missed that. Okay, so we have our health bar now. So I want to test out the thing I was talking about before. I want to see what happens if I die. Do I just... Does it game over or does it boot me out of the body that I'm in? Any attack can reflect projectiles from enemies. Interesting. Any attack can counter attacks from enemies. Okay, interesting. Okay, so now that we have a health bar, what happens when I die? Does it boot me out of the body or is it game over? Save first? I don't know if there is a save. Yeah. But there is a fast forward button for the cutscenes, so hopefully if we do have to rewatch all that shit, we can get through it quickly. You're having a tough time hitting me. I don't hate the idea. I feel like this mechanic could be used better. I have a feeling it's gonna game over me. Which I think is kind of disappointing. Oh! Oh, yeah. It did game over me. Okay, yeah. I think that's kind of disappointing. I feel like, as you said, like Kirby, when you bring up Kirby, like, I think it would be more interesting if you just lost your... And I guess this goes back to what I was saying, too, right? Like, if you actually just, like, transposed your consciousness into another cyborg... Your body would still be left behind, right? So then it becomes a point that you have to defend. But then also, that entity that you have absorbed can be destroyed. Which I think that can make for more interesting gameplay. There's obviously got to be balancing that has to be done with that. Because... you know, if you could just constantly just... And I like that. Right now, it seems like you can just pretty much absorb at any time. And I realize Kirby is kind of that way as well, as you can absorb an enemy at any time. But in a beat-em-up like this, you do want the challenge of enemies. You don't want to just, like, constantly keep flipping between enemies and just never have them challenge. One, I guess part of the challenge would be offset by, again, you'd have to defend your body. If you leave your body behind and you go into another entity, that still leaves your own body as, like, a vulnerable point that you'd have to protect. But also, I feel like maybe there should be, like, I don't know, some way to, when it comes to absorbing, I feel like it should be... I don't know. It could be. One part of me says I like the idea of being able to do it at any time, but it shouldn't be super easy. Like, it's basically instant here. So maybe on one hand, one alternative would be is that, like, there's kind of a wind up to it, so you could be interrupted doing that wind up. So it would kind of disincentivize you from doing it inside a horde. that could have its own problems. The other way is maybe just the Pokemon way, where you have to weaken them enough first before you can absorb them. That would be fine as well. One thing I was going to mention as well is that it's really kind of hard to tell who you're going to absorb, because it just pops up like a big button prompt above their head, but it doesn't like flash who. Like I feel like when I was trying to absorb the lady, the ninja lady, but there's like a crowd of other cyborgs around her, I couldn't tell which one I was absorbing. Was I getting the prompt to absorb the ninja lady, or was it one of the other guys around? So it'd also be nice if there was some sort of like, I don't know, highlight over the person that you're about to absorb. Maybe override stun enemies. Yeah, there's a counter system, right? It talked about having counters. That would be like a good way. It would incentivize you countering, so you have to counter the enemy, and then if you counter them, then you can absorb them. I think that would be kind of interesting. Or that could go in combination with what I was proposing before, where you, like, if you want to absorb something at any time, there's like a big wind up. But if you want to instantly absorb them, then you could counter and then basically instantly absorb them. I think that would be interesting. That'd be kind of like some very skill-based gameplay. And that would kind of reduce the problem of, like, if there's a horde of enemies, then you'd have to fight in your regular body. But this way, if you're skilled, you can actually, like, just counter one of the guys in the horde, take over the body instantly, and then start fighting off the other guys or something like that. Kitchen counter. Phew, you finally stopped. Ugh, right, you know him. Why? Because it's your twin brother. No, what I want to ask is, why is there a statue of Ryuji Akutsu? What a stupid name! Here. You built it for him yourself. Have you forgotten? What is going on? Where is this place? This is the former site of Chio Lab. It was you yourself who insisted on put this statue here. Liar! If this were the Chio Laboratory, it should be rubbles and ruins by now. The ruins have long been replaced by new buildings. After all, it's been over 200 years. Over? Ah, yes. That's the word to get hung up on. The over part, not the 200 part. That's the most absurd part of all of this. 200 years? My bad. I should have just kept pressing A, and then I would have seen her react to that. Her name is just Girl now. Yeah. Yeah, it's been that long since the time you lived. Are you kidding me? I understand your confusion, but look at the display screen over there. The date on the news is 2232. I'm not lying to you. The girl, what? This is a different message box. They've done these kind of like pros kind of whatever roleplay messages before, and they just use the regular message box and just put brackets around it. Why now are they doing this? The girl glanced around, and every corner of the city appeared distinctly different from the familiar scenes in her memory, reminding her that this was no longer the city she knew. Why bring me back? I believe it is you asked us to do so. Me? Yes, I decrypted the message you left and found this place. The moment I saw that sleeping pod, I realized that bringing you back is the mission you left for us, isn't it? Yeah, what is it? To eliminate Moria, of course. You have got Elpis now, right? We both know what it's for. Elpis? This body is the prototype of Elpis, isn't it? Yeah, maybe. Great, this time you won't fight alone. We will help you. You mentioned us a lot. What do you mean by us? There's a lot of people like me. We call ourselves the children of Titch. Tick. You're subjects, the children of your creation. You mean the Children of the Vault? That's another Borderlands reference. Elpis? Children of the Vault? Borderlands 4 confirmed. Actually, it's already been confirmed. What kind of nonsense is it this time? Do you still remember the people you brought back to life? You personally found them from the pile of discarded synthetic bodies and gave them life once again. Those people? Title drop. Elpis. Elpis. Are you referring to the test subjects at Chio Lab? Yes, test subjects. Even though you did it to serve your research on Elpis, you still gave them a second chance. Those people are our ancestors, the original Tikis. Shouldn't they have died with the Chio Lab exploded? They escaped before it happened. We're certain you were the one who set them free. Is that so? Why did I do all of this? No one knows for sure, but we believe it's related to the Elpis implanted in Tikit and the children of Tikit. We think we are the ones you chose to play a key role in the end of Moria one day. Phew, ha. What's that for? Why are you laughing? It's nothing, just the Chio I know. She wouldn't bother with anything this fancy. You children of Tikit are just being dramatic. What? I'm confused. Just so you know, no matter what you see, I'm not Akuts Chio. Huh? See, there are two Akutsus. Akutsus. And I'm the dumber. And I'm the dumber one. My real name is Akutsuji. Akutsuchio is my sister. Naruhodo. This is also the fruit of her hard work. Wait. What? Borderlands 4, the quest for more cash. We're so close to understanding this, so... Good morning, I see you found some clothes that fit... Did I? I mean, these are the same I mean, she got that under boob. Some pretty nice under boob. And got them hips. And basically a piece of tape over her vagina. Did she find clothes? What exactly is this place? Here, I was prepared for Chio. If she had been one to awaken instead of you, she would have definitely asked for a laboratory. And you should find something better. This place feels more like an underground clinic, not a laboratory at all. I can only afford some place like this. The previous owner was a cybernetic doctor. During a surgery procedure, a client went mad and smashed him into pieces. That's why I was able to buy this at such a low price. It's only been one day. Wow. Yeah. God, is so much fucking talking. I didn't need to know that. Well, thank you for the hospitality. I'll be off now. Wait a second. Did you forget something? Just to be sure, one last time. You're really not Chio? No, I'm just a Ryuji. Sorry to let you down. What's your plan after this, then? I have no idea. I guess I'll go see the world has become... I'll see what the world has become after 200 years and then decide what to do next. It'll be a good starter, but I think you should stay. I can use some help from you. I'm not Chio. I can't help you with Elpis in any way. It's not true. I've already seen how well you can fight, and you have a lot to offer. You can save a lot life if you want to. The people you're referring to, I assume they're all the children of Tikit. Exactly. Not interested. Pass. She's like 10 by 10 pixels on your screen? Whoa. What kind of fucking screen are you watching this on? Did you just turn me down without giving it any thought? Nothing personal, I just don't want anything to do with Akutsus and Elpis anymore. As an Akutsu, it seems like you really don't want any connection with your own family. The reason is complicated. You don't need to know. What about Chio? Chio, what about her? To my knowledge, you two are close, right? Yeah, so what? If I told you I could bring Chio back, would you still be interested at all? What happened to the background? What the fuck is this? Who? Why is that? Yuji! No! Hello? Are you alright? Enough is enough. Should I remind you that you've already failed? The fact that I'm standing here is proof of that. It's a small setback, I admit, but the situation hasn't turned completely dark. There is still hope. I don't know. I got Adele. Adele, rolling in the deep. I don't want to disappoint you, but Chio was already dead before the explosion. No, she's somewhere out there as a child of I just know it's sort of a privilege we're born with. What the hell? I believe you already know the purpose of Elpis, right? Yeah, it's actually a vault. And they're gonna open the vault. That's the purpose of Elpis. It uses decentralized technology to counter the Moria system, which is based on extreme centralization. Spare me the lecture, I know all the basic theory, just make your point. Yeah, please hurry up so we can get done with the talking so I can play the fucking game. Dialogue is still going on? Yeah, you bet. Then you should also know that to build Opus, Chio secretly created an alternate Moria system using her own consciousness. Go on. As the children of Tikid, this is an important concept you need to know, which is all Ruya. When Al Ruya occurs, we enter a dream and Chio's illusion appears in our dream, speaking to us in a comprehensible language. Do you know what this means? Are you saying that Moria containing Chio's consciousness still exists out there somewhere? That's correct. We must be in Chio. We children of Takeda deeply believe it. The question is now, do you believe me? Hardly, but I'll go to the bottom of this myself. Ah, well, at least we are making progress. Then where should we begin? Look who suddenly became so motivated. There's no time to waste. Even if everything is true, I must find that Moria before Akutsu does, or things will become very complicated. Then you decide to join me, right? Only when it involves Chio. Fair enough. There's a location that seems suitable for hiding Moria, and it's used to be a second choice just behind the place where you and I met. Now it's our top priority. It's listed online as a warehouse, nothing unusual, but we know that it won't be that simple, so we need to prepare for trouble. Great, I'm on my way there now. By the way, should I start calling you Ryuji now? After all, that's your real name. Think for a second. Actually, from now on, my name is Mayoi. That's the name Chio gave this model. Well, it's a girl's name. No matter, I'll be using this name. Alright, then indeed it's a good name. Those things went by fast. Also, there's the last blank message box that just looks like a bug again. Oh my god. Night Hunt is available. Okay. Oh, now they're wearing the clothes. Why now? They got some physics going on that hair. Interesting. Okay, I just want to play the game. Waiting list? Head out. Okay, Okay, I guess so. I played Streets of Rage and decided it needed more visual novel elements. I guess so. Another group of hostile thugs? People around here surely don't know what it means to be friendly. Oh, did I forget to mention that? My bad. There seems to be a lot of conflict over territory these days. If someone tries to trespass without warning, they'll get attacked. Then I guess I'll need to trespass a certain number of territories, won't I? That's correct. Lucky me. Why is there... Why is there so much dialogue? Ah! We already talked about what we're gonna do. You don't need to talk to us some more. Just let me go. Look at me. That's how it is. I have to fight a bunch of brutes first to get anywhere. Do I have any other choice? No, sorry. You'll have to fight your way there. Oh, I think so too. Sorry for asking. Oops, I killed him. Okay, so here's another thing I actually really don't like. So you have to leave your current body first before you can switch into another body, which is really annoying because it still shows the pop-up there to switch bodies. So it's kind of confusing. I see the pop-up and I tap the button. So I obviously want to switch bodies. But actually what happens is I don't switch bodies. I revert out of my current body. So then I have to tap the button again to go into that body. It would be so much it would just be so much smoother if you could just switch out of the current body into the new body. I gotta fight this dude and all his twins. Yeah, that's right. Releases 2 homing boomerangs automatically when friendly units are hitted. The damage is plus 0%. Alright, sounds great. The combo count will not be cleared when it's under 50. Otherwise, it will neutralize all damage from this hit. The cooldown time of the overload skill is minus 0.2 seconds each time you hit an enemy. I don't know what the overload skill is. Sure. Plus 0%. Finding one more of this implant will unlock this enhancement. Oh, okay. Alright. It's funny that the enemies just kind of like spawn on top of you. Oh my god. What is that fucking Dragon Ball ass shit right there? Alright, so range lady is definitely superior. Here's another thing. Like, since it's just your health. Here's another thing, right? Is that, oh god. Oh, I'm dead. Since it's just your health, it basically means you just stay in that body until you die. I mean, I guess you can leave. I mean, that's obviously a choice there, but like, there's nothing that forces you to leave the body. So basically, I can see later down the line when there's more enemies, is you basically steal, you know, the body of the best enemy and then just stay in that body for the rest of the level. I think it would be far more compelling is if it was very temporary and not necessarily in like a timer sense, but again, what I was suggesting is that like the body can be destroyed. And if it had like less health than your main body, then you'd be switching way more frequently, right? I think that is the core conceit of this game here, is the body switching thing, right? So I would be doing things that would encourage the player to do it more often. 10 minutes of dialogue for 30 seconds of combat, yeah. I think it has like a roguelike thing going on. Maybe I can... I don't know what the drone is. I don't know what any of that is. Oh, that's kind of cool. You have like a list of all the bodies that you've unlocked. You could enter a stage with one of them. Oh, you can upgrade. Oh, I don't like that. Because what that's gonna do, this goes counter to what I was just saying of encouraging players to constantly switch body. It's like, if you can upgrade them, especially with such a long upgrade path, like I can easily see players getting heavily invested into a single body that they like, and with so much investment into a single body, they're gonna always prioritize that single one, right? So Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that goes counter to the game. I don't think that's a good idea. There should be a level up for your main body. If they want to do RPG Maker, not Maker, just RPG stuff. For your main body, that would be fine. But for the bodies that you absorb, I don't think there should be upgrades for them. Okay. Okay, it's clear. Choose a reward. Surgical materials. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Sure. With this, you pick your fave body and then just use that. It's a waste. Yeah. Yep. I absolutely agree. It's a waste of a mechanic. Oh, wow. It won't even let me progress until I get the item. I mean, I guess I'm glad for that, but did I not already just pick it up? Sure, we'll do that. Whatever. More damn. Oh. Wow, it really is kind of roguelike, so I'm going a different direction from last time. I don't know if that really means anything, because it's just combat arenas, right? There's not like different stage hazards or anything. Maybe later there might be, but right now there's like no point. Mini quest complete? Did I complete a mini quest? Get rare surgical materials. Sure. Combat isn't bad, I guess. Would have been nice if there was more than one thump sound. Yeah. It's all right. It feels a little bit better than the intro fight. The intro fight felt really stiff. I think it would. I think I kind of like this character. So again, doing the thing that I wish the game wouldn't do, I would probably wind up upgrading this character because not only does she have big floppy breasts, which are nice, but also her attacks seem to have a little bit more range on them. It felt like with the main character, like your attack range was like really short. And then, of course, you're rooted in place when you attack. Oh, that's a new guy. Is she no? No. That's the ninja girl. I keep accidentally countering things. It's a little bit, maybe a little bit too generous. I completed another mini quest. I don't know how I'm completing those mini quests, but sure. During combat, hacking ability is increased by 9. What is the hacking ability? When skills deal damage to enemies, they will restore an equal... That's pretty good. Sure. What does it mean by finding one more will unlock this enhancement? Does it mean I don't even get that? I have to find 2? That seems really stupid if that's the case. We'll just put it on normal. Yeah, again, I'm doing a bunch of counters completely on accident. Okay. Wait a second, this isn't Cyberpunk 27, this is Streets of Rage with a coat of Cyberpunk paint. Yeah, that's what it is. They haven't dialogued in a while. Yeah, they got all the story out of the way. I guess I need the heal. Oh, but here we go. So you do have to get it twice. That's so stupid. What a dumb system. You have to unlock the skill. Or wait. Huh? New 20% chance to increase max health by 30% of the amount restored. Huh? I don't know. Maybe this is a translation. These descriptions kind of suck. Is it working? I guess I need to watch my health. I mean, I see the... Is it a 3% chance? Is that what it means? Because occasionally I see the... The health thing. Like the little green plus signs appear. But does it actually heal me? Also, no green plus signs were there. It is healing me, but it only seems to be on the Y attacks? How did I teleport like that? Okay. I guess I need to heal now, because my health is pretty low. Let's see. So much math. You can exchange the thing you need with it during night hunt. What do you mean? I don't understand. All right, I guess I'll just heal then again. Now we're looking pretty healthy. So here's the thing, right? We're doing exactly what I said. Is like I don't want to change body because I've learned this character and I feel most comfortable playing this character. And I feel like that kind of goes counter. Like, the main conceit of the game is that you can change bodies. So, I feel like this is... I don't know. There needs to be a different way. I don't know. I mean, I said I've learned this character, but I don't know. I still feel like I'm kind of button mashing for the most part. The subtle hit stops are also nicely done. All the more makes the repetitive thumps stand out. Yeah. Alright, what I don't know what the hacking ability is, but sure, let's do that. Just for fun. Just for shits and giggles. Oh, there was a... Oh, I see. There's a... I missed that. I think that's the mini quest right there. Override 5 times. Okay. So I guess there's something to encourage you to change bodies. But this feels like such a... I don't know. It's not like a very organic way of encouraging the player to do it. It feels very inorganic. By just having these little fucking battle pass challenges to try to get the player to play the way that you want them to play. I don't know. I feel I like some of my ideas that I've suggested so far. Oh, there's a market. Oh, hell yeah. I have 69, which means free of charge. Really, you get free health? That's pretty cool. That's pretty generous. A lot of roguelikes don't give you free health. You have to buy that. And free strength upgrade? Okay, cool. That's generous, but I only have 69 things, so... guess I can't really buy anything. I guess I can buy these. Normal. Where am I? Oh. Another thing would be nice is... if you take over a body, it would be nice if there's, I don't know, like, you glowed or something, some sort of indication of which of the many enemies that look identical is you. The counter thing is, I'm going to repeat it again. It's way too generous. I think only maybe 2 counters in that whole fight I did intentionally, and then the rest of them were just complete accidents because I'm just mashing buttons. You are the one kicking ass. Yes, indeed. During combat, damage dealt by attacks is increased by 12%. That sounds the best to me. I guess I could get data and I could buy stuff. But that's okay. Let's just go for damage. Raw damage. I don't know what any of this material is for. I'm sure it's probably important, but... damage. Didn't I come from this area? Okay, right on. Sure, whatever. Oh god, I got hit. I wasn't button mashing enough to counter. I'm not even sure how I blocked that. I wasn't attacking. Whatever. There's a bunch of super skillful counters that I totally did intentionally. There's a 12% chance to find a small first aid kit after defeating enemies. That sounds pretty good. Is this another? Is this another one where I have to do? I don't know. When call in a drone, an additional random drone will... But I don't know how to call in a drone. Is that like a main character ability? Anyways, just keep doing more damage. Raw, uncooked damage. This looks like the first zone that you entered from. This is the very beginning of the map. Calling an airstrike. I haven't gotten a kill streak yet. Another health package. Go visit the ramen house. During combat. It's so weird that it calls it during combat. I think it just means during the run. Like, it's not a permanent upgrade. It's just for this run, you get a plus 13%. I really have no idea. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, because the health bar just lowered because it got 13% more health. But I'm not in combat, so obviously it... Yeah. An EMP will be released after an overriding? Well, I guess that's kind of nice. And once again, so that's like a more natural, like a more organic way of encouraging players to switch. So, because there'd be an effect. I guess that's nice. It's nice to see some of that kind of stuff in here. I still think that maybe the roguelike stuff is also holding it back too, because like I really feel like some of the stuff that I already talked about is, you know, with the whole body switching thing is like, I would really like to see it be more centrally focused. I wouldn't really want it. I wouldn't want that to be part of the roguelike mechanics. That should just be the main mechanic, is the body switching thing. And just keep increasing my health. I do kind of want to switch games. We've been playing this game for quite a while now, but oh, that was a shopping area. Oh well, it's fine. I was kind of hoping that maybe whenever oh, here we go. This is the very beginning of the game. I was kind of hoping that I would die, and that whenever the run ends, that would be where I switch games. What kind of place is this? Rows of biotanks are neatly arranged in the warehouse. Through the glasses, Mayoi can see human figures inside. Oh no! What's going on? What the hell are these things? The most vile place in the world. This is a refinery. A refinery? What's it for? Did you see those biotanks? Yes, those are the devices used to extract elpits from the cot Wait, those people? I think I know them. Can you help them? Sure, but how? Just find a console. Over there. I'll leave it to you. Almost done. As the tank slowly opened, the liquid inside mixed with blood and shattered bones spilled out over the ground. Other than that, it was completely empty with nothing else inside. Ugh, oh my god, what the... As you just witnessed, this is a miserable fate every cot must bear. Are they? Yes, they're all dead. I'm sorry. This isn't your fault, but now you understand why we need the complete version of Elpis so badly. Yeah, look up, noticing something unusual. What are those for? Where? Those biopods over there. I'm not sure. I've never seen those before in a refinery before. Something's not right. There's movement inside. The girls inside the biopods open their eyes one after another. They swiftly shatter the glass and crawl out of the pods. Intruder alert! A boss fight might be cool? Yeah, let's see. Look at all these skillful blocks that I'm doing. Oh god. Oh god, that does a lot of damage. Oh, shit. God damn it. Oh, holy shit, I might die to this. This feels so cheap, too. Because the only reason why I'm gonna die is because it does so much damage. Okay, wow. I did it. Watch out for the sub-base attack. Severely damaged, unable to continue fighting. Combat report completed. Uploading to the Hive. Are you okay? I will live. What is Hive? I can wait. Reinforcements are on the way. Let's leave. Ugh. Turning around, gaze upon a calligraphy hanging in the corner, freezing. Ugh. What are you doing? We need to go right now. It can't be. Time is up. I know that handwriting. Take it. Let's go. Tusk. Okay, I guess that's the end. Wow, that was 20 minutes. Cool. And a level up, I guess. Explosion! Ah, what is that noise? Look over there at the bar entrance. That was a weird spelling of that. What are you waiting for? Invitations? Go help, morons. Yes, boss. Who on earth dare to... Suddenly, there was an explosion behind Joey and the... Who is Joey? And the shockwave pushed him several steps forward, leaving a huge hole in the wall behind him. A wave of coldness swept over all over him as the sharp edge of the tempered porcelain dagger cut through his skin. A drop of blood seeped out. Hey, chill out, buddy. We can talk this out. He has a sword through him, and he's just like, hey, yo, whoa, buddy. Look, I know you got the sword just like right between my chest, but I think we can talk about this. Mia, where are you? Mia! Another figure stormed out through the smoke. Damn it, where is she? The thing you're looking for isn't here. Stop wasting your time, punches Joey in the face. My sister's not a thing. Speak up, you bastards. Where have you hidden her? Tisk, nothing for you here. Fuck you, tell me. Simon's fists rain down on Joey relentlessly like drops of rain. That's a way to describe that, sure. Stop, Simon. If you kill him, you won't be able to get anything out after. A bunch of ignorant fools. You have no idea the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Joey, Licorini. Second in command of the Licorini family, we have the Crimson Lotus. It's an organization dedicated to rescuing the kidnapped children of I have a proposal for you. If you hand over the children you abducted a few days ago, my men and I will leave immediately. How's that sound? Haha, that's a good one. Make me want to laugh. The problem is, what is that? What is there for me? And what if I refuse? Are you going to kill me? Although this might make us look bad, I want you to meet someone first. Bring her up. A girl in school uniforms cautiously stepped out from Keith's behind. She looked at Joe from his behind. Oh boy. I'm sure you know. I know you. I'm sure you couldn't. Oh, your daughter. You bastard! What have you done to her? It's my second offer. No worries. I won't lay a hand on your kid, but someone has already offered to pay a fortune for her. I can't guarantee what he'll do to her. Just remember this: whatever happens to her, it won't even get close to the things happen to those children sold by you. I'll kill you, I swear. I'll hunt you down to the ends of the world. Shiro, live to the knife, blood bleeding out again. That is a sentence that exists. The decisions are in your hands. What kind of choices are you going to make? Joey calms down. After a moment of silence, he finally speaks. There's a hidden passage behind the refrigerator, of course. My men have already moved here, but they shouldn't have gone far. Tell them to bring her back. Seeing his daughter, Joey Licorni gritted his teeth. In the end, he compromised. Soon after, a curious girl emerged from the hidden passage. Simon? Mia! Simon rushes forward and holds his sister tightly. Oh, you big dummy, let go of me. I can't breathe. Ah, my bad. Are you okay? Sure, let them go. We got what we came for, yes. You'll regret that you let me live today. Don't even think about doing anything stupid. Your daughter is watching. You are not going to make her lose her Father's Day, would you? Humph, stares. Hands quietly slip into pocket, plotting in secret. Watches the snake like a vigilant leopard behind him. No chance to strike. Giving him no chance to strike. Suddenly, a message broadcast on the public channel displaying Mia's photo with the text, a treasure worth 200 million. What have you done? Now everyone knows you have a children of in your hands. Do you really think I'll let you go your way that easy? Go to hell. Suddenly something claw-like extends from his sleeve, flying straight towards Simon's face. Shit. Keith. It's okay, just a scratch, nothing vital. I'm sorry, big brother. I shouldn't have been such hot-headed, and you shouldn't have saved me. If you die, Mia wouldn't let me off easily. Time to go. Enemies are gathering in massive numbers. No deed. Let's go. My goodness, can you play something else already? This rush reading is grating. I'm trying to get back to where. Okay, all right. We'll just F4 it. All right, there we go. I wanted to switch over to the other game, but I was waiting to see if we could get to the fucking menu where I could just quit the desktop instead of just, you know, just closing out like that. But anyways, there you go. What an experience. I like the body swap mechanic, but I feel like it was not utilized well at all. I don't know why the roguelike stuff is in there. I feel like it would be way more interesting if there were handcrafted stages that you moved through with handcrafted fights, with like a reason to switch bodies. I don't know what the point of the roguelite stuff is, to be honest. I don't really feel like it adds much to the game, if anything at all. Overrider, the game is in development. The question is it worth watching or not? I'm gonna go ahead and just put it as a W. Oops, I'm fat fingering my keyboard. I I like the concept, but the execution is bad. But it is in early access, so there's potential for all of this to change. And so as such, I'm going to say it's worth watching. But in its current state, is it worth playing? No. You're a robot, so you get upgrades. You bunghole. Would have been cooler. Well, I mean, I get that you can get upgrades. I understand that. But that's kind of what the workshop is for, though. Just random upgrades that you pick up randomly throughout the level. I mean that's just theming, right? That's just thematics. I'm just saying, as far as the gameplay is concerned, I don't know. None of that like roguelike stuff really felt like it. I don't know. It's a game that I feel like could be a lot more based on skill instead of luck. But as it is, it does feel partially based on luck. I mean, there is obviously some skill. I don't know. Not really, because it's the way that the combat is built is that it should be focused on skill. In its current state, it's not, because if you just mash buttons, you will automatically block most attacks. And so, I don't know. Again, that also kind of nullifies the point of most of the upgrades. I picked up a bunch of upgrade damage upgrades for the character, and that boss was still a fucking damage sponge. Can you imagine if I hadn't picked up any of those upgrades? That boss probably would have gone on way longer. So again, like, rather than counting on luck for whether or not you can complete the level, I feel like it would just be way more satisfying if it was just a handcrafted linear level that you just move through, rather than relying on this roguelike stuff. Nice to have you here, Tritium, and also glad to have you join me, Slotty. You just missed out on the first game. I will be playing the RPG Maker game next. Is it better than Concord? Yeah, it's better than Concord, though. There's potential there for something pretty fun. Anyways, wow. We spent quite a bit of time on that game. It's got potential. It needs to also reduce the dialogue, I think. Or at least make the dialogue make sense. I have no fucking clue what was going on in most of that game. I need to pee. And then after that, we'll play the RPG Maker game that I picked out, which will probably not be that great. Not a bad game. It's got potential. I think in its current state, it's not worth playing, though. Anyways, all right. I will be right back. I don't have any of these. Oh, wait, no. None of these are set up to hide my webcam. So whatever. We'll just disable that there, and then music, and then I'll be right back. grab some water. Keep waiting. So, I actually really have only eaten lunch, and for dinner I had a handful of mixed nuts. Like literally, it's like maybe 30 grams of mixed nuts, probably less than that. So the alcohol. Did I say for lunch? I meant for dinner. For dinner, that was the mixed nuts. Was my that was my dinner. Mixed nuts, and not a lot of mixed nuts. The alcohol kind of hit a little bit faster than usual without any food in my stomach. So, anyways, I'm back now. Let's switch. It doesn't matter. I also have some plans tomorrow morning, so I don't want to stay up super late with the stream having fun, so drinking dinner. yeah. No, so I didn't go shopping to the supermarket today or at all throughout the week, so I don't actually have any food in my house really at the moment. I do have my usual nutrition soup, which I drink as a meal replacement for lunch. But I didn't really particularly feel like having my nutrition soup today. I normally don't drink my nutrition soup on weekends. That's more of a weekday kind of thing. It's not exactly delicious, but it is very healthy. So actually, I went to Burger King today for lunch. Even though I had a burger earlier in this week, but today was just the burger, and a salad and tea. So, it's overall mostly healthy. And surprisingly, you know what? That kind of just kept me feeling full for the rest of the day. I just haven't really felt that hungry since eating that. So felt full and satisfied from that. And I guess that's it. So I just hopped into the stream and just drank and fasting. Yeah, I guess so. Unintentional fasting. I had BK yesterday, which was my Friday. Yeah, and normally, so because I am dieting, I don't know if you guys can tell. The camera doesn't make it very clear. I've kind of gone back to some of my older streams from like a year ago, and it is kind of hard to tell, but I have actually lost quite a bit of weight. I've lost, what is it, like around 20 pounds? It's 10 kilos. I've lost 10 kilos since starting my diet, which was back in May. But I still like to enjoy my food and my drinks, so it's not like a super hard diet. Every Friday, I typically have a burger day after work. So after I finish work, I'll go to Burger King and have a burger there. And I actually already did that this week too. I had my burger day. I actually had it earlier than normal. I felt kind of exhausted and tired on Thursday, and I was like, I just want some delicious fucking food to make all of this exhaustion to go away. So I just went to Burger King and had my burger day on Thursday instead of Friday. But I went there again today, carb loading. So I don't know. Occasionally, my nutrition soup is not the most satisfying thing. So there are times, I'd say probably once a month, maybe a little bit more, maybe every 3 weeks. I just have unbearable cravings to just shovel all of the unhealthy food into my mouth. And so it goes. But seriously, we got Frankie here. Frankie, you dropped some facts on them. Burger King is actually probably one of the better fast food places. I'm not saying that it's something you should eat every day. But the main thing there is mostly the carbs, and the worst part is going to be the fries. Actually, the burger is actually not so bad for you. It's the American in me. Yeah, it is. Actually, honestly, I wasn't even a big Burger King fan. I had always listened to the anti-hype that Burger King is just like the worst, and had always just assumed that Burger King is really bad. It's actually thanks to Wurzak Frankie Can Dinosaur in the chat, who is the one that got me hooked onto Burger King. And I love it. I wish I hadn't listened to all of the anti-hype around Burger King, because I actually prefer it over McDonald's. Genuinely, I think it's just such. It tastes so much better, and as Frankie has mentioned, there are less preservatives in all the food, so it also tends to be on the better side of things than going to like McDonald's. Anyways, but like I said, like my meal was pretty light. It was the burger, and their Whoppers are pretty big. But besides the Whopper, I just had salad and tea, unsweetened tea at that. That's for the Americans. The rest of the world, sweetened tea is fucking weird. But for you Americans, it was unsweetened. I love BK burgers, but the workers and management are terrible, at least here in our place. Man, that sucks. I get just a burger shit's weight. Yeah. And I think that's part of it. That's one of the things that Frankie has mentioned as well. It's because it tends to use more natural stuff, no preservatives and all that stuff. It does tend to be on the pricier side. It's what you're paying for. So yeah, it is more expensive, but I do think it's delicious. So I eat at Burger King quite frequently. Yeah, and that's what I ate today. But before we got off on that topic, I was just about to say that I kind of just want to hop into this next game. I have plans tomorrow morning. I gotta wake up early, and so I don't want to be completely fucking exhausted and tired and feeling miserable. So let's just jump into the next game, play it for, I don't know, 30-40 minutes, whatever, and that'll be it. I just don't want this stream to run for forever. Let's get this shit done so I can go to bed and be awake for tomorrow. Ice-T versus T. Nice. Okay, so this is White Rose. Oh, I didn't bring up the store page. I have it pulled open here. Great store page. It is a story about two friends who start a journey to find the antidote to the curse that struck their friend. On this journey, they will meet new friends. You will explore a huge world full of challenges, mystery, and magic. You will fight with terrifying monsters and terrible wizards. You will discover hidden secrets and places that no one should go near, and you will find treasures that you never imagined. How far can you go to save your beloved ones? More than 10 hours of gameplay, turn-based combat, a detailed world to explore, and full of strange and magical creatures. Stats level up system, hero side quests, and many hero side quests and many side quests. All right, right on. Right, so I felt, I don't know what this fucking means. So first of all, this game was placed under the completed games category on RPG Maker Web, on the RPG Maker Web forums. So it according to the dev, is completed. However, the keen eye of you may have spotted the name of the download file, which happens to say alpha version, which for those of you who don't know, an alpha is not the same as a completed game. So it kind of feels like a little bit of a bait and switch here. When I'm picking out games to play for these the review festival that's going on, I was trying to pick out completed games to play, and so I feel a little bait and switched here. Is it an alpha or is it not? I don't know. Anyways, I can tell everything's moving way too fast, which probably means they have stupid fucking Yawnfly's sync plugin in. Stop using. There it is. There it fucking is. Stop using this plugin. It only causes problems. There we go. Everything's moving at the same. You know what? From now on, I want to be real fucking petty about this. From now on, if a game fucking includes it, I'm not even gonna fucking go in here and turn it. I'm not even gonna set it to the correct option, because this is what happens. There are gonna be plenty of players who are gonna download your game who are using a monitor that is faster than 60 hertz, and they're gonna be players who don't go to the options. They don't know what sync monitor FPS is. They don't go to the options. They don't know what it is, whatever. And so they don't change the options. And so they just play the game running at fucking double speed or faster. And so I'm going to stop changing this option for devs. And I'm going to play it like those dumb players who do that. Because that's going to be a normal fucking thing that happens. And there's going to be a bunch of people who play the game and it's like, why is everything moving so fast? Stop using this plugin. At least I got keyboard config in there. Thank you for enabling keyboard config. Get that WASD going. Always dash. Command remember. Text speed. Just turn it up to instant. Audio. It's a little bit loud. They got that master slider and it's in 10% intervals. Very nice. I like the one with the title screen. That was last time. That was a pretty good game, huh? That game was fucking terrible. How does max fix run? I haven't. Bro, you need to use it. Max fix is great. First of all, it fixes numerous things with high hertz monitors. It's not just the 60 hertz thing. Basically, the game logic, regardless of what your frame rate is always calculated on 60 frames per second. However, the way that the logic has been built in the engine is that even though everything's only being calculated at 60 frames per second, it will still generate frames, basically null frames above that. Those null frames are doing nothing but just using a CPU. It's not making things feel faster. It's not doing anything faster. They're just wasted frames. And so that's one of the main fixes in his thing, is basically it removes that. It makes the game actually run properly at 60 frames per second. Sorry to everyone, RPG Maker cannot run above 60 frames per second. So anyways, first of all, it caps that. It caps it back at 60 frames per second, as it should be. Which may work with Yawnfly's thing, although, again, you don't need to use it at all anyways. But I guess if you're someone fucking weird, you can use Yawnfly's monitor sync thing and max thing, maybe. And because max plugin fixes, like, caps things at 60 frames per second, it should theoretically make monitor sync not make everything move fast. Probably. Anyways, but there's a number of other things that max high hertz monitor fix corrects as well. I would read his topic about it. He covers all the different things that it fixes. It's just, generally speaking, is there's, for any MV developer at all. There's zero reason to not include it, because it's not about whether you have a 60 hertz monitor or above. It's not about whether you have a fast monitor or not. It's about all the players who are going to download your game, and some of them might be playing on 120 hertz, 144 hertz, 170 hertz, 200 hertz, whatever. They might be playing on monitors that are faster than 60 hertz. And so it doesn't matter whether whether your system can run it or not. It's about all your other customers. There's no reason to not implement it. Implement it. Please. This is a bait. Okay. Okay, first of all, developer, you said this is an alpha version. From the download link says it's an alpha version. Third of all, where did 2 go? I don't know. Anyways, next, this is put under completed games on RMWeb. Maybe that's a mods problem. Bad mods, putting the game in the wrong section. How dare you? But either way, beta or alpha, regardless of whatever state it's in, both of those, alpha or beta, are not completed games. It's not complete. Anyways, this is a beta version of the game White Rose. It is the test version and not the final game version. That's what beta means. Thanks for telling me. You can contact me at email that one. Visit my Blogspot. Who uses Blogspot anymore? Okay, cool. That one. It's a Delta version. Whoa. There was a flash there for a second. What? Wait, I thought I disabled my thing at me. The fuck was that? Wait. If I turn it on, the sync thing. Sorry, turn it off. Whatever the fucking setting is. What happens now? Okay, so the text is even faster. Okay, good to know. Hold on. There it is. Hold on. If you're a real man, you download the Sigma version. Use arrow keys to move, not anymore. Use enter to interact, not anymore. Use escape to open the menu. That still stays the same. The trunk is locked. But I never had my trunk locked. Yep, that's a picture. That's some MS Paint. Oh man, are they using Chiller? Oh, they're using the... Whoa, wait, what? Press escape to open the menu. In the Files tab, you can see the... I wasn't finished reading it. My dear Lenora, you are the most sex... They crossed out sexy. Wait, stop close. I'm not... What? Is it on a timer? Why is it on a time? Where are you going, microphone? Don't run away from me. Don't you run away from me. Why is it on a timer? What? Just do the thing every developer does and just put a blank text box. You know, that thing that other developer was doing, the Chinese Waifu Cyberpunk game. So if I go to Files and I do that, will it stay here or is it going to automatically close? Also, I can't... Really? That's how you want to do it? Well, at least it doesn't automatically close. Anyways, my dear Lenora, you are the most beautiful woman I have ever met in my life. Your eyes are so big and your voice so... This is a parody game, right? I want to marry you. I can't tell under the scribbles, but I'm sure we can assume based on these that it probably says fuck you or something like that. What is this fucking MS Paint doodles? Knock knock. Mother's cookbook. Where am I? It's still a cutscene, just kind of progressing slowly. This place doesn't look familiar. Okay, now we're out of the cutscene. What if I just go this way? Oh, it's better talk to that girl first. It's like we're right back into that Chinese game. Rowan! Lenora? What are you doing here? And your big boobs! You're so sexy, I wanna fuck you, cause I'm a fucking incel. I don't know. I think I'm lost. Ahem. Me too. I've never seen this place before. All your base now belong to us. Do you want to go inside the house and sleep together? Come on, man. Alright, I gotta pick it. It's best not to... What? And it just eliminates that option? What is this? Why are these... Why is there like... Oh, she's so sexy. She's got big boobs. Why don't we go into the house and fuck? Like, what is this? What is this game? Is this like a don't be an incel game? Is that the message that they're trying to teach you? What is this? Let's see where this trail leads. Good idea. Let's go. Yeah. The tag. What? What the fuck? Boy, I complain about the auto scroll text going too fast. I never experienced anything like this before. Oh! Yeah, me too. Fortunately, it was only a dream. Yes, Mom. What? Oh, me too, Slotty. Press J to open the journal. Oh, look at that. They got hotkeys. Guess we found one of the real ones. A woodcutter's axe and 150 coins. What? Where did the music go? Oh, that's so weird. Can you guys hear that? I'm gonna crank that up for you. Oh! That's a little... I like that little peaceful piano. It's nice, but it's still kind of weird that it just like... I don't... Oh, the count... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. There's obviously still some problems with the fact that I'm using a high refresh rate monitor. Hang on. There we go. We got, yeah, full 170 going. So there's obviously still some problems that have to do with that. Again, should just download Max Fix. Anyways, yeah, I don't know why there needs to be a pause menu music. Orcs game does it. Sometimes it's okay, but it's so abrupt, man. And then with this one is especially awkward because there's kind of like, I don't know, a couple of seconds of silence. Will it reset the music? Yeah, it will. Yeah, there's like 2 seconds of silence before the piano comes in, which just makes that transition really awkward. Why is the menu snow going up? Because Mog's particles, that's why. Time also, yeah, because it's related to the fact that I'm using a high hertz monitor, right? I have 170 hertz on the monitor, so they don't have any sort of, I'm assuming also they don't have the Keto's graphics render fix, which was the original fix for high hertz monitors that I had brought to people's attention originally. I brought that to Mac's attention, and Mac's high hertz monitor fix actually rolls Keto's fix into it along with additional changes. I'm assuming this guy doesn't have Keto's fix in there. 169 hertz. It's supposed to be 170, but yeah, we might be hovering around the funny number. I have to look better in my room. Do I? I got my thing. Oh, does it want me to have the axe equipped? I forgot. I got distracted with menu stuff. Maybe now it'll let me leave. Nope. Okay, never mind. I got 2 stat points. Stats boost. Boost points can be used to improve your basic attributes. You gain points by leveling up or by reading books. Press escape and open the stat boost selection from menu. Spend your points wisely. For more information, press escape and open the help section from the menu. What does the help section say? Oh, okay. For some reason, I was thinking stats, but an accidental E in there. But no, it actually means states. You know, that other term that RPG Maker uses. My bad. Where's the... Okay, stat boost. There is a stat boost system which helps the character to improve their basic attributes. Yeah, okay. During the game, the character gains boost points that they can spend on... Okay, so there's not really... There is no additional information pertaining to that here in this help section. I was sort of hoping... So what I was really kind of hoping for is that it would kind of give a more advanced description and maybe some tips and tricks, because I have a feeling whenever you set your points, because it said spend them carefully, right? Whenever you spend your points, they are spent for good, which means your choices are permanent. I'm fine with that, but it would be nice to be given some sort of indication of how I might want to spend those points. And so I was kind of hoping if I went to the help section, it would give me some sort of indication or some ideas of how I might want to spend those points. But no, it's the exact same information we already received. So I go to the stat boost. And, I don't know, probably just dump it all into attack, right? That's the way that you go. It's not like a magic attack either, right? It's just attack. Defense, magic defense, agility, hit rate, yeah. So, just raw offense, always. Oh, wait. There's no confirmation sound. That was weird. Wait, did it get spent? Yeah, it looks like it. What? This menu's so weird. I've heard this MV song at least a bazillion times. Is this an MV RTP song? Because I don't think it is. Have you changed your underwear today, honey? Have you changed your shit-stained, fucking streak-marked underwear yet, honey? You fucking filthy boy? Yes, the on-fly song? Oh, okay. I don't fucking know any of the RTP songs. Sometimes you sound like mom. She is your mom, is she not? But I am your... What? Huh? I'll get some firewood, my sweetheart. What do you mean by sometimes you sound like... What? If Visiopop wrote Nolan? What? I don't know what you mean. Hey lad, what a lovely day, don't you agree? Stepmom, giggity. Quack, quack. Why is he saying it? Did he just quack at the duck? Is that what he's doing? I don't know. I guess sometimes I quack at ducks. If I see a duck, I quack at them. So I guess I can relate. Hey lad, an old man needs your help, young boy. Piece of cake. Prove it then. I need a bigger axe to cut down this tree. Right on. Okay. Can I go in? No, the door is locked. Alright. Oh, but I can go in here, no problem. Don't worry about it. Ah, it's Marsha. Talk to me, lady. Come on. You're the good one in the dungeon rummage game. You're the fucking you fucking whore. Okay, can't talk to her. Good morning, Roan. I think I lost my ancient book about the healing herbs. Cool. Good to know. Is that a quest? Or is he just telling me? Is just fun fact of the day? I lost my book about herbs. Oh, there's wind here, but not in the other areas. This place is windy. My father's grave! Good to know. Fun facts of the day, once again. All these folks are just filled with fun facts. I feel so lonely without him. Do you want to resurrect your friend? Yeah, sure, why not? Evelina waits for your prayer and a holy blue stone. Yeah, sure, why not? The right needs one. Oh, okay. Alright, well. I did my best. Okay, well. Oh, see, there you go, lady. Just bring your dad's corpse in there. And a blue stone. I'm sure you can find one somewhere. And your dad will be right back. No problem. No big deal. It's all solved. Oh, now we got the wind. Oh, but now we don't. Let's talk to the chicken. He's hiding. Nope. Ah, but does the chicken unlock special debug stuff? No? Well, that's what all the chickens have taught me. Chickens are always debug. Okay. Oh. Okay. Good morning, Roan. Tell your mother that I will visit you at home in the afternoon. I have a special gift for your birthday. That's great. Oh, they even got a clock ticking sound? Hell yeah. Where is the bathroom in this house anyways? What a funny meta joke. Oh, I got, huh? Oops. Oh well. I got a thing. The clock ticking sound is still up here. You can hear that clock all the way upstairs. It's locked. What about the barrel? No? Okay, alright. Press enter to collect it. Okay. You can pick leaves, plants, and roots from the ground and use them to make filters. Cool. How do you get to the inn? Do I go this way? Oh, yep. Okay. Well, it would be nice if the tree didn't, like, obscure the path. I have a warm and delicious food for you. Why would I... Isn't my house here? Wait, what is this? Why does the music just suddenly change? I don't know what any of this shit is. Yeah. I feel like obscuring the path like this is just not a good idea. There's been a few places where I have... Path is pretty narrow. And you get trees that tend to cover it up. But I always try to make sure that there's some sort of clearing that implies, like... First of all, I try to do it more towards the top of the tree. I would never let, like, the main, widest part of the tree cover the path. But also, I like, put, like, some of the... whatever the main path is, like starting here and then make sure that the player can see where it ends over here, so you get that continuity. It kind of implies to the player that, oh, if the path is here and it's moving into the tree like that and it ends over here, that probably means I can go behind it, right? Anyways, small touches of polish, and I think would be meaningful, because you would be surprised at how dumb people can be about those kind of things. I have no time to spend on you, boy. Alright. Those are shops, but I don't know if I need to buy anything. Okay. Arn! Hey, Roan! What are you doing here? Septimus asked me to pick him up some coriander roots. Unfortunately, I only found some dry branches so far. I am going to the glade south of here to cut some wood. I'll come with you. Maybe I'll be luckier with your company. Aren't added in the party. Oh, random encounters? Okay. Wow, that is a... He's just vibing. Just grooving. I said SP attack. Oh, okay. That's loud. Okay. Yep, it's random encounters. But you just load it up on skills, huh? No? Okay, no, never mind, just kidding. No. Just an SP attack. Gosh, that is so loud. Oh, there's the dead girl. And some more bees. Let's talk to the dead girl. Lenora, can you hear me? She is unconscious. Let's take her to the village. Let's do it. What? Why is it loading? What is it loading? Huh? Did the developer just fake a loading screen? 'Cause that... No. Was that a fake loading screen? No way. Okay, I don't know. We'll believe that to be a real loading screen. What would it be loading and why would it be loading? Whatever. Anyways, the girl is hurt by a spell. Its name is Black Rose. Oh, but the game is called White Rose. If we don't give her the antidote, a white rose, soon she will die. Mog's fake loading? Wait, is that a real fucking plugin? Please tell me you're making shit up. Please don't tell me Mog has a fucking fake loading plugin. Why? It's fake, right? See, it's funny, you said yep after I said it's fake, right? Which implies that it is fake. But I think you mean it's real. But why? Why would you want to fake it? It's like pretending. It's like pretending that your game does more than it really is. But why? Why do you want to waste people? Like that was the whole like PS5 Xbox generation like hype was like how it could like load shit super fast. That's like the whole Ratchet and Clank thing, right? Was like the whole Rift Apart thing, whatever. The Rifts is how snappy it could like asynchronously load shit so you could just like move seamlessly between world with lots of different assets just being streamed in. Like people don't like loading, which is why it was such a big part of the PS5's marketing hype. Why would you want to fake it? And it's so fake too, though, because like it's so obvious because he triggered it there. But why would it trigger? First of all, before I even finish that thought, let me clarify. I'm glad he only triggered it there, but like the illusion is already ruined because we have loaded this scene before. And it didn't need to have a loading scene, right? It only did that loading because I'm guessing you call it from like a plugin command. And so he called it at the end of that portion of the cutscene and then did like the transfer play or whatever. So like the illusion's been broken. Whatever, man. I am baffled by a lot of Mog's plugins. Anyways, what is the antidote? A white rose. Unfortunately, none of the traditional cures can help the young girl. I don't know what the antidote is, but I know who may be able to help. A witch who lives deep in the forest of Tanaria. Her name is Mortiana. I'll find her. I will get her to tell me the cure. I'll find it and bring it back with me. The thing is like, this whole thing feels like totally just ruined because we know the dude has like a huge throbbing hard-on for this girl, right? So it doesn't feel heroic. It feels like he just wants to play the white knight, you know? He wants to fucking save the girl in hopes that she'll wake up and want to fuck him. You know what? I would fucking respect the hell out of this game if in the ending he cures her and she wakes up and then it's just like, oh, thanks. Anyways, see you around. And the dude is like, but I cured her. Why doesn't she suck my dick? She should be fucking blowing me right now. At least a hand job. Come on. Anyways, I will get her to tell me the cure. I'll find it and bring it back with me. It's too dangerous. Mortiana is cunning. I shall go with him. There's no reason we should both go. It'll be a dangerous journey. I'll go alone. I will not let you go alone. It's too risky. You'll need my tricks on this journey. Very well. Take these. They may be of some use. Well, he didn't need too much convincing. It's too dangerous. Don't worry, he's gonna come. Well, alright then. Here, take this too, Arn. If you find yourself in a difficult situation, use this and it'll save you. Thanks, Master. Watch out in the forest and stay on the paths. In shadows, you aren't safe anymore. It's time to go. May the gods protect you. It's dangerous. Better go alone. Oh yeah, great cropping on that. Looking very good. It's dangerous. Better go alone. No, don't go alone. Nonfly, Mog, some random dude, Cass! Special thanks! John Milopoulos. Sure. Yep, okay, stuff just flashing. I have learned a new skill for Lenora. Remember to save your progress often. Open the menu to save every time at a different choose save every time at a different save slot. Don't use autosave slot. Well, what if I do use the autosave slot? Game over, credits rolling. Yeah. So, do I just have to go back to where I was? Not here. God, how do I even... Can I go this way? No. Okay. How did I even get to where I was before when I found the dead girl? Let's keep going this way, okay. Yeah. Alright. Love retracing my steps. Just have loud victory music and it's just basic attacks. Save often, please. Whatever you do, just save. No, I think not. I think I will promptly delete this game. Oh, it's a new enemy. Oh, and it actually is animated? The other one was just a floating PNG that was super fucking hyped. But we don't have any new attacks. Oh, I guess I have 4 Lenora or whatever. Oh, wait, what the hell? Now I'm doing hardly any damage? Okay, what's 4 Lenora? Deals 20 physical damage to an enemy based on a character's agility and level. Roan, enter to rage state. Okay, well, I don't have enough TP. Oh my god, this... Dude, this trash mob has so much health. This is like boss mob levels of health. Dude, this is a fucking boss. But he doesn't do shit for damage. Neither do I. Any day now. Yep. There we go. Right on. This dog is thick. Oh, acquired a skill. I don't know. Sure, heal. Where am I? Okay, what? Alright. Yeah, these trees need to calm the fuck down. He spammed... Oh, now we have many. Hype as fuck bees. So, can we kill this guy? Does he have a massive health bar? Well, I missed. Okay, well, I missed twice. Cool, right on. For Lenora! He doesn't have 20 MP? Wait, burning potion. What? Okay, well, I guess I can heal. Okay, there we go. This is face that he's making. He's just got like 100 bee stings, yeah. Oh, and the poison lingers. Cool. Well, guess I'll just use one of my... Ah, you know what? Fuck it. What is this battler? Okay, whatever. Is this another tanky enemy? Oh, is he using heal? Oops. That's, my bad. Yeah, oh my god. This enemy is so tanky and it has a passive healing stay? Oh, we're gonna be here forever! Yeah, and I keep missing for some reason. My main dude, who has the For Lenora skill. Oh, damn it. Anyways, so, you know how I was saying I have stuff that I need to do, in the morning? GG's, yep. You know how I was saying I have stuff that I need to do in the morning, and I kind of just wanted to hop into this game and get it over with so I can go to bed at a reasonable time and wake up feeling refreshed? Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do this. I think this is as good a point as any to just go ahead and say, I'm done with this. Yeah, so anyways, that was a good time. And by good time, I mean not. So anyways, yeah, that was, bad. What is it called? White Rose? Apparently it's still in development, although it was in the completed games, but whatever. Don't watch it. Play it. No. Better than Concord. No, I don't think so. So yeah, that was an experience. That's 40 minutes that I would like to reclaim of my life, but oh well, such is the way that the life goes. Right out the window. Canon ending is you fighting a Rose endlessly. Probably, but unfortunately it was a red Rose. You know, and she was suffering from Black Rose. Thank God we didn't stumble into the Black Rose. Otherwise, we would be completely dead, too. But, you know, if we had found the White Rose, then we could have just, you know, fucking grabbed it by the neck and just thrown it at her, and that would have fixed the problem, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, yeah. So that was a couple of games. You know, Overrider is not so bad. It needs some work, but has potential to be pretty cool. For the record, by the way, as is usually the case with these smaller indie games that I purchase, I try to not refund them. There's the past couple of streams we've done, I have wound up refunding the games, but I try not to make a habit out of that. And for Overrider, I'll go ahead and hang on to it. I won't refund it because I know that hurts the indie devs. I'll probably try to write a review for it as well while I'm writing a review for White Rose. I definitely have to write one for White Rose because it's the whole point of playing these shitty RPG Maker games is so I can get a badge on the fucking forum that I use. All Color Roses, the game. Yeah. So anyways, so for next week, I'm not going to be streaming. I will be having a little social event that I will be too preoccupied with to be able to stream. So there's not going to be a stream next week. But I do still plan on doing the little bonus stream. It might be on maybe Christmas Day, because Christmas is not a big deal here. So I'll probably be spending Christmas Day alone by myself. So maybe that's when I'll do the bonus stream. My Christmas Day is going to be your Christmas Eve for most of the world. So yeah. So there'll be a little bonus stream in there. It's not going to be related to games or anything. It's just going to be something else that I think is going to be mostly indulgent for myself, but I think will still be pretty fun. And then I want to go ahead and get through the rest of the games in order to get the badges for the review festival that RMWeb is doing. And so I want to do like a marathon stream for that. And we'll probably make it into a game as well. I haven't decided what I want the game to be. It could be bingo again, but I don't know. We already did the bingo thing for the birthday stream, so maybe I'll change it up. I don't know, but I'm going to make playing games into a game. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure that out. I'll probably talk about it whenever I do that bonus stream, because I think the bonus stream will be before I do the marathon stream. So, anyways, we'll let you know when I have more details. It's Friday for you right now, right? No, it's Saturday. It's Saturday. Technically, actually, because it's past 12 a.m., it's now Sunday. Hooray! But yeah, it's... I don't know what you mean. It's Friday. Or do you mean Christmas? I don't know what day Christmas is on. Christmas... No. Christmas... What? No. Christmas is on Wednesday. Anyways, I'll give you guys more details later. You'll find out when the stream gets scheduled. Because the bonus stream will be at unusual time. First of all, I will try to make sure I schedule it earlier on YouTube, because YouTube will, post post the video, the thumbnail, saying, hey, the stream will happen at this time for you. So I'll try to schedule that earlier so you guys have like maybe a day, 24 hours to know in advance when that's going to happen. Maybe even earlier than that. I'll also try to put a community post out. The community posts thing on YouTube are mostly pointless. I don't know how many people actually see them. I don't even see that many community posts from the people I'm subscribed to. So they're much more visible on the mobile platform, but on desktop, it's kind of hard to find community posts. But anyways, even though you guys will probably most likely not see the community post, I'll still make a community post anyways, just saying, hey, I want to do that bonus stream on this day. So you guys will have like a heads up if you happen to see it for when that'll happen, as well as I'll try to schedule the stream like a day in advance, so you guys also get that notification as well when that happens. Anyways, and then during that stream, I guess we'll, I don't know, try to make plans for how I'm going to do the marathon stream for the other remaining RPG Maker games that I need to play through. Anyways, but for today, that's going to be it. So thank you so much for joining this stream. I hope you guys have a nice week next week. And I'll see you whenever it is next time I stream. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. See you. Bye.